After his recent win against Stipe Miocic, Jon Jones is once again cemented as the king of the heavyweight division. But with whispers of retirement looming and a lack of clear challengers, fans are left wondering, who could truly test the greatest of all time? Enter Alex Pereira, the former middleweight champion turned light heavyweight powerhouse, known for his devastating striking and meteoric rise. Could this fight ever be possible in the eyes of Dana White? Today, we'll dive into the possibility of Jon Jones versus Alex Pereira, breaking down their paths, challenges, and the likelihood of this dream fight ever becoming a reality. To start off with, Jones's decision to pick Alex Pereira over interim heavyweight champion Tom Aspinall was controversial, to say the least.
I'm not really worried about the Tom fight. I'm really worried about the Pereira fight. That's what I want to do. I don't want to fight dangerous up-and-comers anymore. I want to fight dangerous, established champions. So Tom can have the heavyweight championship. I don't really care about it. I want Pereira.
This response from Jon Jones created an outburst from fans, with many Reddit posts saying, "My only issue with Jones not fighting Tom is that Jones should just vacate the belt if he won't fight the interim champion. If he isn't holding a belt hostage, then sure, he's earned big money fights and can decide who he wants to fight, and I wouldn't care. So basically, let me avoid the most dangerous fighter in my weight division, and instead, let me pick a fighter from a lower weight division? Fuck away off and retire, you absolute clown." While some people went completely against Jones's statements, others went for it. Jon Jones doesn't need to beat Tom Aspinall to cement his legacy, but at this stage in his career, a loss to Aspinall at 37 or 38 years of age wouldn't impact it as much as a win over Aspinall would be a statement that he is definitively the best to ever do it. So why would Jones lean toward Pereira? Some speculate it's the allure of Pereira's striking style and the potential for an exciting matchup that draws in fans. Others argue it's a safer choice compared to the grappling heavy threat of Aspinall, who could present stylistic challenges Jones hasn't faced in years. Dana White himself has hinted that the UFC prefers fights that align with rankings and division clarity, which makes the Pereira choice even more controversial. While the possibility of a Jon Jones versus Alex Pereira fight seems exciting to fans, Dana White's approach to matchmaking may ultimately diminish those chances.
I told me, there's no fucking way I make the Pereira fight.
Okay.
John's too big, great wrestler. See how he took Stipe down in that first round? It just doesn't make sense to make that fight. Alex Pereira is killing it. What's the reason to go up and fight a guy that's so much bigger than you and such a good wrestler?
Dana claimed that between Alex Pereira's insane title run at light heavyweight, as well as the fact that the Brazilian is already up there at 37 years of age, there's just no point in him moving up to heavyweight at this stage in his career. While the possibility of a Jon Jones versus Alex Pereira fight seems exciting to fans, it is more than unlikely that the match will ever happen. The only hope UFC fans have is if both fighters can find a way to align their paths within the same division, or if Pereira can establish himself as a legitimate heavyweight contender, forcing Dana White and the UFC to reconsider their current matchmaking priorities. But until then, fans can only wait and hope for the dream fight to become true.